Sweet Caroline, ba ba ba.
Finale message.
Hello, 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 everyone. I don't know why that went to my end screen. That was weird. I clicked the Just Me button. But hey, everybody, how you doing today? Sorry, Leo was in my lap there for a second. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh my gosh, so good to be here with all of you. So wonderful. Hey, Lugarius. Hey, Benson. Congratulations on that full vaccination. Hey, hey, Benson. Hey, Yessa. Thank you so much for that 9 months and that resub with Prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, apparently very short stream. Hey, Tiki Tacky. Who else did I see in the chat? Let's see. Plastic Edition. Hello, Cecilia. Hello. How is everybody doing today? Sorry to hear that you passed out, Benson. Oh my gosh, that's rough. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Well, I hope you're doing okay now. Congratulations on being fully vaccinated, though. That is big. That is very big. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I am sorry to hear you passed out. But I'm glad you're doing okay. It seems like you made it home safe. Totally understand not being here for the full thing. You are tired, rightfully so. The color of today is green, blue, purple, pink, any color you want. Any color that you can imagine, desire, want. Randy Feltface. Nice, Lugarius, nice. Oh. If you guys got my Go Live notification today. Hi, Riot, how are you? Welcome. Oh, that's a cute little icon, the dinosaur mug. That's cute. We can be every color we want to be, and we call them in all shapes, colors, and sizes. All different varieties of people. And that's what's wonderful about this wonderful world that we live in, is the amount of people. Exactly. We come in every color of the rainbow, and that's what's wonderful. Well, welcome, Riot. It's good to have you all here. I'm so excited to be here with all of you. Hold on just a second. Apparently, I'm much louder than normal today. It's a perfect segue to today's subject. Yes, because today we're working more on our gender-bent Doctor Strange, who I need to pull up while I'm... Oh, we're happy to have you here, Riot. And yes, we try to be as wholesome as we can. We try to be as good to everyone as we can. We are a community that is all about wholesomeness, being good to good to one another. Excuse me, and and just accepting each other and just having a good time. You know, as I like to say, the internet can be a very dark and toxic place, and we want to be a kind of a bright spot, a little bit of positivity for your day. I'm going to hi Anna. That's okay, right? I am going to probably mispronounce this, and I'm so sorry, but Aped Chic. Hi, welcome. And yes, another friend from Jake's channel. Welcome. Hey Kat, how you doing today? Hey, that's okay. We never judge if English isn't your first language, Riot. That is totally okay. You know, here's the thing. You know more words in your native language than I probably ever will. And so the fact that you're taking the time to write and make it to where I can understand and where everyone, we can all understand, is fantastic. And I will never judge you for English being, rough or anything like that. There's no reason to judge anybody for that. And please, Aped Chic, please, we're so happy to have you. But Please, please, please correct me on how to pronounce your name if I've pronounced it wrong. Getting people's names and pronouns right is very important to me. So please, please, please feel free to correct me. We have so many friends from Europe and all over the world. It's wonderful. We have friends from here in the U.S. We have friends from Europe, from South America. We got folks from everywhere. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm sure we've got some folks from Asia as well. From Portugal. Nice. Well, thank you. I will try to pronounce it. Might just say aped or apet. Oh, it was Thursday that you had to get. That's okay. Mr. Worldwide wholesomeness. I'm like Pitbull, but better. A pet. Okay. I will try to remember that. Again, always feel free to correct me if I ever mispronounce your name or or I misgender you. That goes for everybody. As always, you feel free to correct me on that. I will never take it. I will never take it in a bad way. Oh, can I tell you guys something that was really funny to me last night? So I don't know why the Netherlands is what prompted this, even though it was in Holland, not the Netherlands. Wait, is Holland? Hi, Hyperion. Is Holland? No, wait. I gotta look something up before I. Excuse me. Oh, the Holland is in the Netherlands. Oh, all right, Anna. So you were they them. I will try to remember that. Yes. So we were watching the Great British Bake Off last night because we were just in a mood. And one of the episodes had stroopwafel in it. They had to make stroopwafel for their technical challenge, and Gray and I love stroopwafel. And so I was like, that's why Holland or the Netherlands reminded me, because and I'm like, I cannot wait to travel to Holland one day and just devour stroopwafel from the homeland. Stroopwafel. How do I? Okay. For those of you who know what stroopwafel is, please feel free to correct me. But stroopwafel is generally it's like a very thin waffle that's been sliced in half, and in the middle is like caramel, or sometimes it's caramel and honey, or a different. I think traditionally it's caramel though, and then you stick it back together, and that kind of glues it. And the way that we have our stroopwafel is we have tea, and it like solidifies, so it's not breakable, it's bendable, right? The waffle is it's bendable. Yay! I'm so happy, Apet. That's so wonderful. But what we do is like we take our mug like this one, right? And we have nice hot tea inside, and we put our stroopwafel on top of it. And what our warm tea does is it heats up that caramel inside to make it nice and like gooey. And then like you can dunk it in your tea and then you eat it. Sometimes I do it with coffee. If you ever get a chance to try stroopwafel and you like, it's not overly sweet. That's the thing. I actually found some at a Bartell Drugs, like a you have stroopwafel? Nice. Like a Walgreens is what Bartell is, for those of you who don't know. Or something like that. It's like a little corner store kind of deal. But like not a convenience like gas station, but like little like corner store. They usually have a pharmacy, stuff like that. General Home Goods. Oh my gosh. Kat, that is like the biggest compliment. Hey Lily, doing well. Kat, that is such a sweet. I love One Topic. Are you kidding me? One Topic is amazing. We love watching One Topic's videos. That is so sweet. Thank you. To be compared to One Topic is amazing. I'm doing fantastic. Lily, how are you doing? How are all of you doing? Aside from talking about Stroopwafel, I forgot to ask, how's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing phenomenally. I don't know why I did that with two hands. I'm perfectly capable of drinking with one hand, but I wanted to, like tea. Good. I'm so glad to hear. I'm so excited to be here with all of you. Wearing my favorite shirt again, as always. I promise I own more than one shirt. You're from Finland. Oh my gosh, we have so many friends from Your head hurts. Oh, I'm sorry, Benson. Yeah, I get it. The puppy's a little menace. Well, hey, a good menace to have, though, right? Vincent, I totally know where you're coming from. When I got my second one, the chat can attest. I was there. Yay, cat! So exciting. When I got my second jab, as they call it, the next day, chat can attest. I was wrecked. I had a headache. I tried to stream. I think I only got like 2 hours in. I just couldn't do it. And I had to go lay down. So please take care of yourself. If you need to go lay down, that is totally fine. We will be here for you. Okay. So Stroup. Waffles? Waffles? Hyperion!
Having a rough brain day today, so have a coffee on me. Imagine 81 heart.
Thank you so much, Hyperion. Thank you for the 300 bits. Oh my, and the coffee. I'm actually gonna go get Stroup. I'm gonna go get coffee later today when I go grocery shopping. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you. It'll be decaf because it'll be after 5. But I was thinking about getting a coffee today. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. This is my favorite shirt, Lily. So and actually, y'all aren't even seeing the okay. Y'all aren't even seeing the coolest part to me. Although this is cool. This is my favorite shirt. Gray, my partner, got this for me. But hold on, let me show you the bottom of it. It does this super cool fade, from this nice white peachy pink all the way down to this deep deep I don't want to flash the camera. I got it at Box Lunch. If y'all are familiar with or Gray got it at Box Lunch, I should say. I was just there when they picked it up. If y'all are, it's a really cool gradient, yeah. And Gray, my wonderful partner, saw it and was like, "You love Miyazaki just as much as I do, and you need this shirt." So, it's a great color, isn't it? It's so good. It's so good. I love this shirt. It is my favorite. I wear it as soon as it's done in the dryer. I usually put it on. So, it's going to be well loved. I'll wear it out. I'll wear it out pretty quickly, probably. It is. It is very comfy. And so one of the things that I dislike about fashion lately, well, there's a lot of things, but one of the biggest things to me that I'm like is shirts are always so short now. I feel like they stop and I'm like, I want a shirt that goes down past my belt buckle. And I feel like a lot of shirts and stuff don't do that anymore. And so this one goes down past my belt buckle and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, this is a good shirt. All right, I need to get my drawing glove on. I also need to set up Photoshop the right way real quick so that I can see. There we go. and then we will get to work and keep chatting while we work on our Doctor Strange, our gender bend Doctor Strange. Oh, I get it. I get it. Stop fake pockets. Stop fake pockets. Like, yeah, I know. It's actually, Kat, the reason is so that they continue to sell purses and bags. That is, and there's nothing wrong with liking purses and handbags and stuff, but that is one of the reasons that the fashion industry will it doesn't, doesn't actually edit. I get that. That's well, don't worry, one day you'll be able to buy all the oversized shirts you want. I promise. They were just weirdly long on him. That's okay too. That's okay too. That is one of the cool things about all of us is we all have different tastes and unique things that we like and don't like. And I get it, Kat. I do. A hoodie? Men's equals human? That's funny. They look massive and fluffy. No, I love a good oversized shirt. I also sometimes like a tight-fitting shirt. It just depends on the day. It depends on... I have like a button-down shirt that's a little tighter that I usually leave like 1 or 2 buttons. I'm like, I use that when I'm feeling good, All right, let's get over to our work screen here. Hey, there they are. There's our Doctor Strange that we're working on. I get it. Yeah, no, I agree. Stop fake pockets, for real. All right, so we're doing a kind of... That's true, too. Everything's so expensive, and if it's cheaper, it doesn't last. That's the problem. Like, they don't make lasting fashion anymore, too. I have a lot of... I like the creativity that comes with fashion. I just don't like the industry behind it. I get that. Well, like you said, one day you'll be able to... I actually know that brand. So I yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. But yes, and one of the great things is we're all allowed to like what we like, right? When it comes to the way our clothing and stuff is, if you want to dress a certain way, dress that way. I know some of us, unfortunately, aren't in positions where we can, and I one day you will be, I promise. Hey, that's wonderful. I love wearing a skirt. Are you kidding me? It's so fun. Skirts are great. Oh, I get that. I get that, APET, too. Oh, my gosh, yes. I'm exactly the same way. I would love to support small businesses, but, that's why I mean, like, the industry around fashion is so expensive and so slow to change, even though there's obviously a demand for it. We want more sustainable clothing. We want more, we want less fast fashion. You know what I mean? But we'll get there one day. We will. I believe we will. It just takes... I also love a dress. A good dress. I love wearing a good dress. Are you kidding? But hey, that's okay. You don't have to like dresses. I just like clothes. A good hat is also good. You're right. I have a whole wall of hats over here, actually. I love a good snapback hat. Like a flat build snapback. Oh yeah, I love a good one of those. I have a small collection of them. That's the hats I have on my wall over here aren't even all the hats that I have. Hey, Sarah Sashi or Sarah Seishi, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the community. Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you doing today? I'm glad you feel good in them. Oh, those are nice too. Are you kidding? A good hat is nice. Nothing wrong with a good hat. All right, so last time we were trying to figure out the details of this. We got like the basic shape and everything. Of course, Lily, yeah. Sarah says, hi. Ah, thank you for correcting me. Okay, Benson. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Get some rest, okay? Thank you. Have a great one, and congratulations again. A bucket hat? I know what you mean, Anna. And hey, a good choker is nice too. And yes, ask away. Ask your art question away. I'm doing great. How are you doing? Sarah says hi. I hope you're doing well. Last time we were, let's see. I think I'm on the right brush. No, I'm not. I'm not on the right brush. We were trying to figure out our outfit and everything. So let's keep going down that path. We're trying to add in more details. Oh, yes. Okay, yes. So the squishy art. So I didn't get a chance to do it, but we're going to announce the next. Yesterday we were playing Resident Evil, and we are going to announce the next fan art contest. And so a while back I did a fan art contest with the community. Everyone is able to enter, and the winner got a free print from my Redbubble. And so I think we're going to do that again, but we're going to have everybody do fan art of Squishy, one of the characters from Resident Evil 8, who we have named Squishy. That's not their actual name, but we started the cult of Squishy yesterday. And I think we're going to have, that's what the fan art contest is going to be. So I will announce that in the Discord and on stream, hopefully in the next week or two. Okay, so that's what that is about. But for right now, there's the official rules and stuff of the fan art contest haven't been released. All hail Squishy. It can be whatever you want. Hyperion. There is no rule on that, and that's part of what I will get into. Oh, I haven't checked out the Discord yet today because I've been a little busy this morning, but I will check it out as soon as I can. It's going to be in any style, yes. Yes, we will have full rules and everything for, and what the winner, quote unquote, is going to get. You guys are all going to be winners. You all are going to be winners. Let me pull up the Discord right now. Hey, Twitch Setup Tool, thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Squishy love. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Oh, we haven't done an MS Paint challenge in a while. We might have to do one next week. That actually sounds fun. Yeah, so we haven't done that in a while. You're right. This Squishy love is so cute. I love the eyes. Those are so cute. Can I share this on stream? What limit? What do you mean by limit? Look at this lovely. Oh, he's so cute. I love this so much. I love this so. I love the little bones. Oh, yes, but I will make sure it is. Yes, there will be a time, but I will make sure that we. I will make sure that we give an appropriate amount of time because I know people have lives. Everyone has a life, you know. Oh, for the MS Paint challenge, yes, that's different. But for the fan art challenge, there will be. I will make sure. Okay, enjoy your food. That is okay. That is okay. I think last time we had like a month. Hi, Barry. How are you? I love this. This is adorable. Thank you so much for sharing this. Thank you. That's just. I'm doing well. Yes, thank you. Welcome. Massive wall tapestry of Squishy. Oh, that'd be amazing. We're excited to have you here. Thank you for being here. Oh, I love that. Yes. No, I will have all the official. You know, quote unquote rules, the time link, everything like that for the Squishy fan art contest, and all of that. And here's the thing: when it comes to the fan art stuff, it's not about your skill level. It's about you creating something, and seeing your creativity. And like, I mean, if you want to start now, you totally can. The rules won't be anything too massive. I can tell you that. It'll just be like, hey, it needs to be done in this amount of time, or, this is the subject matter. Squishy is going to be a part of it. So Squishy has to be an element of it. And I might have a few other elements that you'll need to incorporate, like theme wise or anything like that. But, yes, like that's like, those are the base things. But mainly it's going to be more of a, like, what prize can I offer and what time limit do I want to set on, on it and things like that. But yes, other than that, oh, that makes my day right there. Y'all make my day. Are you kidding me? Y'all make my day. Of course. That's the thing. Like I said, it doesn't, when it comes to art is so subjective. And I never want y'all to feel like if we do something like a fan art contest, that I'm going to be judging based on your skill level. No. We all must pay tribute to Squishy. But it's more about, like, what do I feel when I do I feel the emotion that you were trying to evoke, or do I feel, do I laugh? Do I giggle? Like, this makes me giggle and laugh so much. That's more of what I'm, not your skill level, Oh, oh yeah, you moved. Yesa. I'm hoping everything went well. Are you like in a new apartment, or were you able to find like a house or something, or congratulations again, by the way. Figuring out all the details on our Doctor Strange. I want to go like ham with this one. I really do. I'm happy that we can do it. Barry, we are oh, that's okay. Hey, that's awesome. Yesa. What we're working on now is 2 weeks ago, it was suggested that we do a gender bent Doctor Strange, because I asked the community for what I should draw. And then the reason it's been 2 weeks is last week we drew an emote for a friend of the channel, Zantana, one of our amazing mods who had made affiliate, and so we drew their heart emote for them. And so now we're back to to working on our gender bent Doctor Strange. And I am kind of just figuring out the costume, figuring out the pose, figuring out what I want the background. Oh, Kat, I love all of you too. Oh. Oh, I'm so glad that we have such a wonderful community. Thank you all for being here, and thank you all for being yourselves and being wonderful. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much. Hugs. Oh, all the hugs. Hyperion Cat, thank you for the hugs. Oh, thank you. Oh, I feel it. I feel the love. Oh, I'm going to have to draw a hug emote now, aren't I? Oh, Lily, thank you for the hug as well. Thank you. Oh, I could feel it. I can feel all the hugs. I love them. Oh, Trace, thank you. Oh, I feel it. I'm being squished with all the love and all the hug. I'm definitely gonna stretch. Ooh, and another hug. Stretch into a hug. There we go. I don't know why I'm talking like a pirate, but I am. Thank you all so much. Thank you all for being so wonderful and for being you. I am so excited to be here with all of you. I'm excited that we have such a wonderful community. Like I said, y'all are all so wonderful. Thank you. So yes, I'm excited to be drawing this character. I don't get to draw Marvel all that much. Just for no other reason than I just don't. Oh, that's good. See, stretching is great for us. Stretching gets our blood moving, and gets us. We for lack of a better, way to describe it, we are very sedentary these days. Hey, I'm so glad to hear that. I love it when you create along with me. You don't have to be creating the same thing. That's okay. You're being creative. That's what I like, is when the community's creative at the same time. That's why I love doing the art streams. We do them on Tuesday because it's a relaxed day. It's nice, kind of like middle of the week thing. You've just gotten through Monday, which I know is hard. So hey, Tuesday, let's roll. Let's just relax. Let's have a good week. That is a good thing. But yes, the stretching is super beneficial for us because we're, like I said, for lack of a better term, we've become very sedentary in our lives and in our work, and that's just the way things are. So reminding ourselves to stretch and get up and take care of ourselves, it does wonders. It truly does. Hey, full rage. Really? Oh, that's amazing, Lily. Thank you, Tiki Taki, for the hug. Thank you so much. You're here for Squishy Pants art? Well, don't worry. Squishy Pants art will be coming soon. We're working on another piece right now. But I will definitely do some Squishy fan art. Maybe as our next drawing, or maybe as a YouTube video. But I want to do some Squishy fan art too. Because that's the thing, if I'm gonna have y'all do it for an art contest, I might as well do it too, right? Might see if maybe I can feature them all on a video for YouTube or something like that. Who knows? Oh, that's so awesome, Kat. I'm excited, Lily. I'm excited to see how I'm sure it's gonna come out wonderful. Actually, I know it will. You know how I know? Because you did it. And that's what means it's wonderful, is the fact that you did it. I'm excited if you don't mind, Kat, sharing your drawings with us. I would love to see them. Lee Bodecker in a Batman costume. That sounds awesome. That's something I would also like to see in the Discord. If you're willing, no pressure, of course, no pressure. But would always love to see stuff like that. I know. We have such a talented group of people. I love it. I love it. And I love that y'all feel comfortable sharing your art in our community. That's a big thing for me, is that you all feel comfortable. Hey, I do Pinterest too. That's okay. That's okay. Hey, you can also share it with me via email if you don't mind. My email for the Twitch and stuff is on the About section. It's just Jack at Imaginary Website Jack. Just let me know that it's you and that you want to share this. And yeah, I would love to see it. Before I get too far, I got to remember that I have stuff over here. You're talented in your own way. That's the thing. I don't, I think some people have an affinity for certain things. Like some people, like, they're just like, yes, I love that I can, they can just pick up a guitar and play. And that's awesome. But I think that anyone can learn to play. I think talent, I guess, is a thing. But it's not like a limiting factor. Anyone can pick up a paintbrush or a pencil or, well, that was an abrupt end to that song. Anyone can do what I'm doing right now. And that's what's great. I love that. It's just all about doing it. And you do it in your own way, and you do it in a way that, in the way that you see things, in the way that you see the world. And maybe you're not where you want to be artistically. Maybe you want to do things in a different way, or, you want to grow to a certain style and be able to incorporate and do things the way somebody does. But you can practice that one. You can practice those skills, and you can do anything that you set your mind to when it comes to art and creativity and things of that nature. I like that, Hyperion. Yeah, exactly. It's you can tell.
Just do it. Make
Your dreams come true. We all have that ability in us. There we go. I need to do like a new you typed in Squishy, not his name. Oh no, I totally get that. Some days, some days you're just cozy. Some days you don't, And I also get having a million projects going all the time. I have so many drawings that are unfinished or incomplete because I'm like, I just don't feel like working on them, or I didn't feel it in that moment, But that's one of the great things, is you can always pick them back up again, right? It's never too late. I think I want to go all out with this one because we're doing it for stream, right? So I want to give myself like a lot of challenges with this, And so I'm gonna add like a bunch of detail. We're gonna go really ham on this one, I think. So let's go ahead. Let's come in here and start adding some detail. Let's see. We got like maybe a little knot here. Like a little rope knot coming down. Well, that kind of looks a little... Are your bread and butter? Let's see. There we go. I got kind of some rope kind of pattern in here. Maybe like a nice little square knot almost. And then let's see, what do we want dangling from the belt here? Maybe all of this should actually be moved up some. It's a little tighter on here. We'll figure this out as we do our next Passover. Hey, that's a way to do it, Trace. That is totally cool. You know, I mean, that's what inkers do, right? Like when somebody goes into ink a comic book or something like that, like that's exactly what they do. They take what's established and they start adding light and shadow and making it their own. It's a really cool process. You know, some people like to think that inkers just trace things, but they don't. They go in and add depth to the project, and then the colorist comes in and adds another layer and like the highlights. It's really cool. The way that we make, you know, like the comic books and stuff and animation and stuff is made. It's so cool. I'm gonna look up some Doctor Strange references. Always. And you know, sometimes that's how you learn things. I used to trace when I was younger. I would and now you can animate. There you go. I used to trace like Dragon Ball Z characters out of a book when I was younger to learn how to draw them until I could like figure out and draw that pose and stuff by like from memory. And then Doctor Strange here. There we go. What are some of the things that Doctor Strange has? Some of the accoutrements, as they say. That's cute. So I'm on Pinterest now myself, looking for some Doctor Strange influence. A lot of the eye. A lot of the high collar going on. There you go. Huh. Doctor Strange has a lot of like axes and swords, which I wasn't expecting. I don't know why. Makes total sense, but there you go. Yeah, that's a way to do it. I love that. I love that. See, and by doing that, whether you know it or not, you're developing your skills. That's one of the reasons. Hey, that's one of the reasons I love digital art so much. Trace is like I always start out drawing like the head too big when I'm doing it. Because I zoom in, and and so like I always the ability to shrink and stuff is fantastic. Actually, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna take this off. So we're gonna put this here like a little belt loop, and then we're gonna actually come in here. And part of Doctor Strange's movie costume is this like circle belt that I'm seeing. So like this comes in here maybe. There we go. Yeah. I mean, I guarantee there's artists that you follow and enjoy that started out tracing, you know, and started trying to develop their style that way. So many artists do that, you know, and that's one of the cool things about it is, oh, I already, look at that. I already had the big circle thing. So I'll add another circle here. Actually, I kind of like the idea of having a second circle. And hey, Real Mr. Beast 2022. Thank you for the follow. What does it mean if I say it backwards is the question before I say it. I don't want to say something bad, you know? Mostly if I can't tell what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to. Not unless you tell me what it means. I don't like it when people do that. Yeah. I don't know, because it I don't want to say something that could offend somebody or you know, mean something bad. Or summon a demon, you know? Detailed meaning you're exactly, Riot. Oh, well, I guess I'm stubborn. Thank you for looking that up, by the way. Yes, I also don't need a demon on a Tuesday. Wednesdays, I don't know. Ah, Tiki Tacky. This one's going out to you. Hubba hubba. It's also just a bad meme. Oh. Well, there we go. Actually, well, no. Never mind. I can figure that out. I was going to ask a question, and then I was like, no, I can figure that out later. It's okay. Not worried about it. There we go. Let's get the cloth kind of figured out in here. Maybe it comes out like this a little bit. We'd actually see that. There we go. And I'll show everyone the larger version of this in just a second as we work on this. However you draw squishy is going to be justice to squishy, I believe. however you... To create depth, it's actually... there's a couple ways. I can actually... Here. To create some depth. Why don't I show you how to do some depth real quick? So there's a couple of ways to do this. Let's just come over here to a clear section. I'm going to start a new layer. So, you can do depth with something as simple as lines, Trace. So like, let's say we take a line, right? We have a nice line right here, right? Now, let's take another line and do it something a little bit smaller. Same type of line. Let's add another one. And another one. Oh, that one's a little too tall up top. And the farther we get away, the smaller everything gets. But you see how in just this little, I'm actually going to look and see what y'all see right now. I'm going to watch my screen up here. Do you see that just by doing smaller lines, do you see how we've kind of created this? This is basically perspective is what we're doing. Think about this as a point. This is 1 point perspective. Easiest way to do perspective, 1 point perspective, in my opinion, easiest way. So we have that, right? Now, that's just a few lines, like vertical lines. Let's add some parallel lines into this, or some horizontal lines into this. But when we do horizontal lines, we want to make sure that just like with our vertical, they kind of start to converge towards this point. So the farther out they are, the wider they are than in the farthest point, right? So let's do it like that. We have a nice wide piece. Let's add something small here. You know, something kind of like that. Let's actually just make that flat right here. Unless it's going completely across the page like that. That was not a straight line. You want it to go back towards this line. That is creating some depth right there. So now let's just go in here and I'm going to take this portion out. Now it looks like, hey, we've got like a beam over some posts. You know, let's add another bit of line right here, right? And look at that. Look, we're drawing a fence by just adding in a few extra lines. In the right place and looks. So that's an easy way to do depth. And then, like, let's say you wanted to add some grass. Well, you have a line. So now just do some more, instead of just straight vertical lines, just do some like jagged ones. You know, maybe vary them in size a little bit. And just again, as you get back, the less detail, the smaller they are. You know, the bigger they are up here, right? And look, you have a fence with grass, right? That's one way to do it. Now let's see another way. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this. That's an easy way to start adding some depth into your image. The other way you can do it is with your light. So let's take a basic circle, right? It's not a great circle, but let's take this circle. Make it 2 point. Maybe another time. I don't know that I have the strength for 2 point. So we have a basic circle, right? Now let's say that our light source is right here. Go ahead and draw a little circle for your light source, right? You can even add a few little light rays, right? So I'm going to make sure that my opacity and my flow are turned on so that the less pressure I put on, the less color is going to come on the screen, right? So think about this. The lightest, the point that has the most light hitting on it is going to be the lightest that you see. So add just a little bit of color here, right? And as we come over here, we start getting darker color, right? This is going to be kind of janky because I'm doing this just with a sketching brush. You know, But, start out really light, barely any pressure, and it's okay if you have a few streaks, But start out very, very light. And as you get further and further away from your light source, the darker it starts to get, the more filled in it starts to get. And then you think, okay, well, this has light coming, so it's going to cast a shadow, right? And so you work in reverse. And, you try to keep it in line here. You got some darker parts right here. Maybe, it's just working with your values and your shading. But you can already start to see how something as simple as this is starting to have a little bit of depth into it. Maybe it's actually where there's a little less light, it's a little darker in the shadow. In your opinion? Oh yeah, I mean light is hard, but you get the basic idea. If you can understand those basic things, right? And you can start off there, then you can grow from there, because you can then take this, right? This same structure and idea. I'm glad it's helping, Trace. And apply it to a bunch of different things. You could start adding multiple light sources. You could give yourself a little bit of a hot spot right here, right? I'm going to use my smudge tool and smudge this out. You could do this with your finger if you wanted to. But you see how by gradually adding, you're giving it kind of a rounded shape, thinking about how the light hits the ball or the sphere. And again, this is really rough what I'm doing, but you can see how even something rough can start to take shape and start having depth in here. And again, you can even come and shade this. But you think, okay, what's the darkest spot to the lightest spot, right? And you start to get that, if you start to think about those elements when you're coloring or when you're drawing, you can get depth. A cube is also, yeah. Let's do a cube real quick too. So let's just draw a square, right? Hey, Limited Gamer 04, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the community. Happy to have you here. So, draw a square. Draw another square. It's a little bit smaller. Connect those dots. Erase the middle. And look, you have a square. You have a cube, right? And think about this the same way, right? Let's say our light source is right here now, right? So our light source is hitting this side. So we start out light over here, right? Very lightly. Very lightly. Nothing heavy, nothing heavy. Start out light. This side we already know is going to be a little bit darker, right? And the further away, the darker it's going to get. And maybe there's a little bit of spillover of light on one side or the other. So yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can do this. And, it just takes a little bit of practice, and just think about where your light's coming from. Think about where your depth is, where you want there to be depth, right? Drawing a jagged cliff. Let's do that real quick too. Let's do some lines here. Let's maybe add a few here, and then think about, okay, where is the sun not hitting, right? Maybe the sun's not hitting some of these lines in here, and then maybe it's hitting a little bit right here, but not as much, so it's a little bit lighter, leading into this like drop and stuff like that, And again, and you're not even working with color yet, and you're not even working with different materials yet, but you're creating something that is very noticeably, I like to add like little cracks and crevices and stuff to when I do rock formations, and that gives me more areas to do some more depth in. Thinking about how the light is hitting it, maybe right here and here. And it gets a little darker as it comes in here, making this darker. You know? Thinking about where the direct sunlight is, things like that. Exactly. And the same thing applies to clothes. Like, I'm doing this on a new layer, right? So think about it that way too. So I'm working on a belt right now, right? Okay, Barry, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful meal. Thank you. We hope to see you again soon. I'm working on a new layer so I can delete this, right? Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thank you so much. We're working on a belt, right? So let's say our light source, again, is coming from over here. We'll add it in. So I've got a bit of a shadow here, right? And just the further away I get from that belt shadow, the lighter it gets. And I can do that with any color, you know? When you start getting into things like skin and other things, there's little tricks that you can do to make it look a little more realistic, but it still follows the same basic principle. The closer the light is, the less shadow there's going to be. Or if it's like right on top of something, let's say our light source was actually right here instead, right? That means this is getting all this direct light, but then this is super dark and fades away and casts like a shadow. So you know, think about like how you know, you put you know, if you have a pole standing here, right, the closer the light is, you know, the longer that shadow's, you know, kind of deal. I think I got that right in my head. But yeah, this would be darker, and the less, you know, if you think about the spillover of this light comes here, so there's not going to be as much over here. Because that light is going to be, sorry, I did that wrong. The less shadow, you know, the higher up, the less shadow there's going to be, or no shadow. So, that's a way to think about this. And I've started to get into some concepts that maybe are a little more, but you know, starting out with something like that will go a long way. And there's a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of things that you can look online and find as well, that can teach you all of this as well and help keep those concepts in mind for you. So yeah, it was a small little drawing class. All right. Well, thank you so much, Apet. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the community. We were excited to have you. We stream Saturday through Tuesday, so we'll be back on Saturday with some more Subnautica. We'll do community games Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday's a story game. We're working on Resident Evil, and then Tuesday's art. So thank you so much for being here. That's true too. Yeah. If you put something in front, you just make it bigger, and then another one a little smaller, it makes it look farther away, you know? See you later. I think when you're doing color, yes. Want to start, I would best draw the light source and the lines so I can get so yeah, I would think when it comes to shading, you know, and you're doing your color, like when you're doing your paint, that's when I would go in and add my light source. I think as far as like what I'm doing right now, right? I'm drawing this character. I'm working on my line work first. Then I go in and I add an extra layer of depth. But you can see here, you see how this arm looks a little bit smaller than this arm? I've intentionally done that to make it look like this arm is further back. And I can do that even more. Like, let's take this layer, and I'll fix this in a minute. But like, let's say I take that, and I'm doing this digitally so I can shrink it. I'll go ahead and Control D. Let's get rid of all those other layers. You see how now it looks even further back? Like way further back now? Like she is like, because it's so small in comparison to her head, thinking about that perspective, same kind of idea. So I would focus on your lines first, then go in and do your shading with your light source. So that way, you can do it and you can step up to it, And shading doesn't have to be as in-depth as this, too. Shading can also just be, let's draw another cube here, right? Shading can be as simple as just this side is darker. That looks three-dimensional, right? That looks like it has depth just because, hey, this side's lighter and that side's darker. You draw a simple character face, right? Which is basically just a circle and a triangle, right? You got a circle, and you got like a weird kind of triangle here. Do eyeball, smiley face. This looks like a creepy killer now, like a creepy serial killer mask. But like, say you have a light source coming from up here, you can just add some shadow right here, and maybe a little bit. I got ear here. Make it look, a little bit here. Where you think the features may be. Maybe a little bit on the nose here to make it look like a little bit of nose. And there you go. Simple as that. He does kind of look like... I'm a little creeped out by my own drawing. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm creeping myself out a little bit. But yeah, it can be as simple as that. Look at your favorite cartoons. Look at your favorite comics, your favorite cartoons. See how they do. What works for you. It can be simple. It doesn't have to be in depth. But yeah. So that's... Hey, Infinity Ray. Thank you so much for the follow. No, Trace. That you don't have to apologize at all. Welcome, Trey, by the way. Stretch. Oh, thank you so much for that stretch. That's a good stretch. Never apologize for that. I would much rather break away from what I'm doing to help and see if I can help you grow as an artist. Then I can work on this anytime I want. I can draw when I'm working on other drawings, right? I'd much rather take this time because that's important to me, and I want to help you guys, gals and non-binary pals, grow and become the artist that you want to be. So thank you so much for asking, and never be afraid to ask. And if I don't know the answer to something, I'll let you know. And instead of just saying, hey, I don't know the answer, I will try to find, I'll be like, hey, that's a great question. Let me look. Let me find the answer. Oh, hugs, Hyperion, hugs. And, I will gladly like, hey, remind me on the Discord. Let's look this up. Let's see if we can find you an answer. Cause I don't believe in just, hey, I don't know. I believe in, hey, I don't know right now, but let's see if we can find out together. Thank you for the hydrate. All right. So let me jump back into figuring out this outfit more in detail. Yeah, so I hope that none of you ever feel like you can't ask questions. I'm not the end-all be-all of art. I like to preface that. I'm always learning. And I think that's one of the great things about art is like I'm constantly learning and constantly finding new things, and I will be for the rest of my life. And so I might not always have the right way to do. I just have my way of doing things. I don't think there is a right or a wrong way to do something when it comes to this. A4 or A3? Not sure what's easier. Oh wait, I was doing something different here. I wasn't going to do the rope. That's right. I was doing something different. I was doing like cloth. Okay, be safe. Be safe, Lugaris. Like paper size? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I'm a little lost on that one. Sorry, Lily. Go. Go. Oh, you mean like with a pen? Depending on how it's going. I don't know. That I think that's up to personal preference. In my opinion, but I mean, I would always start out smaller and then go bigger in my mind. I actually want to increase this because you can always go bigger, right? You know, you can always go bigger and cover more. But my tendency is to always start smaller and then go bigger. But that's me. I think it's what you're comfortable with. I like the idea of watercolors. I'm not great at watercolors myself. I can never get the colors to actually be the as saturated as I want. Hey, name needed. Oh, thank you for the hug. I can feel it. I can feel the squish. I can feel the squish. I'm returning the hug as well. Thank you. I feel like that's, yeah, like watercolor is something that I need to practice because I just can never get the saturation of the colors that I want. But that's where practice comes in. I think that's the biggest thing about almost any art is you just have to practice. You have to do it, you know? The only way you can get better at something like drawing or playing an instrument is by actually doing those things, you know? Yeah, but I think, yeah, that all ends up becoming like a personal preference thing, you know? It's one of those it's like, do you want more color? Do you want it to you know, sometimes for me it's a piece by piece basis, you know. Sometimes I like to stick to a reserved color palette. Sometimes I like to switch it up, you know, and do a lot of colors. I think it just really, it depends on your mood and what flavor you're going for. Unicorn-esque theme. I mean, you'll find your art style. That's the thing, is it takes time, right? It takes time to find your style. But I don't actually think I actually think style is one of those things that's like, it's more like the shortcuts that you've picked up along the way. Like, you learn quicker ways to do things, and yeah, you end up developing your own look, right? But I think when it comes to like an art style, you know, it's picking and choosing, you know. Fluffy. Oh, I get that too. Yeah. Finished drawing, but I'll wait for the person who I made it for's opinion before I post on Discord. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That is totally fair. You know, wanting to make sure you've done it right for the person that you're doing it for makes total sense. We've got a lot of lines here. That's going to come out in color, I think. I think I'm going to leave a couple of... Actually... Ooh. That's okay. Some folds here and there. Like a fold there in the clothing. There's lots of folds in this outfit. A lot of that'll come out in the color, though. I think I want this to come up here, though. I'm excited to see it. Okay, yes, have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh, the choices. I'm excited to see what you come up with. I really am. I'm excited to see what you all come up with. I'm very, very excited for this. Yeah, that's totally okay. That's totally okay. Oh. Forgive me, everyone. I have a message I need to check. Oh. Cool. There we go. Cool. You need reinforcement. I get you. I get you. There we go. Oh, thank you, the dog. Thank you, Yessa. Thank you for the hugs. Thank you. Oh, my phone will not stop going off today. All right. So now we have kind of this top skirt going on, which is kind of a continuation of this. So there's still a lot of folds going on in here. We're going to make this one dramatic too. Dramatic. Oh, posture check. Thank you very much. Thank you. Especially when I'm drawing, posture checks are very important. Because I will hunch over my tablet if I am not careful. I will hunch. I'm going to make this a little longer. Yeah, we're going to do dramatic lighting. We're going to do a whole bunch on this. And I'm going to take my time with it too. You know, a lot of times when I'm doing the, oh, I get it. Oh, you did redeem a hydrate. Thank you. Thank you. I almost didn't see that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sorry about that. A lot of times when I'm streaming art, wrong thing. I tend to kind of rush through some of my stuff, and I don't want to do that. I want to try not to do that. I want to try to have fun with it, take my time, you know? Just enjoy the process, because that's what it's all about. That's what art is for me. Thank you for the hug, the dog. Thank you. Art for me is all about enjoying the process, not so much like the results are great. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love seeing the results of what I've come up with, but I'd rather enjoy the ride along the way too, you know? Let's add like a little bit of trim to the robe down here, right? Let's try adding some trim, which actually would probably narrow as it kind of comes around here. So let's get rid of some of these lines for when we do the line art later. There we go. And we'll add that same trim over here. There we go. You hate proportions? I get that. They can be a struggle sometimes. I totally get that. I totally get that. They can be a real struggle. They can be a pain, honestly. That's why when I'm doing my sketches and stuff, I try really hard not to be too precious about anything, because I know I might end up having to change it, right? I think that's one of the best things I've learned in the last few years of doing art, because I stopped drawing like for a while. Like I was focused on other things, and I was like I stopped for a long time actually, and I had to kind of re-pick it back up, you know. One of the things that I had to learn in that time period was not to be precious with my sketches. You know, it's okay to be messy. It's okay to be rough with your sketches and stuff. You know, that's what another pass-through overlay is for, right? So so Stardew though. But what if Stardew Valley? Ah, I get you. All right. Here's the question about this. Sorry, I'm trying to figure something out in my head with this piece of how I want something to go. I love this right here, this layer that I left on. It almost looks like magical little bits and bobs that are floating now. I'm gonna get rid of this. Let's see. So if this came right here, if there's a foot right here, increase my brush size to actually match what I'm working on. If there's a foot right here, this kind of came in like holding it in place, and then out the back. Yeah, I think we'll do that. What is this song? It's quoting South Park. I know that, but whoa, that was weird. Was not expecting a song like that. Yeah, I think that's gonna look better. Welcome back. That's okay. That was Mickey Mouse. Yeah, that song was quoting the South Park Mickey Mouse. Oh, Wartopsy, thank you for the follow. Welcome, 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 welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome, 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 welcome. Excited to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, that song had the South Park Mickey Mouse, who's not nice. The South Park Mickey Mouse is very very violent. Oh, thank you for the hug, Anna. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. Oh, the hugs. I love all this. Like, that was a great idea. I apologize. I forget who suggested we have the hug. But I'm glad that we have it now. Yeah, we're excited to have you. Wartopsy? No, we're always happy to have new friends. Thank you for being here. Okay, I think I figured that. I think we could start doing some line art now. I think I figured out a lot of this. Go ahead and drop that layer down. Let's drop that down to 10%. Let's drop this down to about 18%, maybe 22. And let's go into oh, thank you, Hyperion. Thank you for the hug. Oh, good hugs all around. Oh, get a group hug in here. Get a group hug. Oh, yeah. Group hugs. Good hugs. I think I'm ready to start doing some line art here. And I think I'm going to try a different brush than what I've been using. I think I'm going to try the Kyle's Inkbox Clean Comics. Oh, much heavier than I thought it was going to be. Hey, you got your boba finally. No worries. No worries, Madison. We're excited to have you here. I'm glad you got your boba. What flavor did you end up getting? I have to be so gentle with this brush, which isn't a bad thing. Oh, this brush is so interesting. I've not used this one before. The belt? Down here? Yes, this is a belt. No, I'm glad you like it. sounds so good. That sounds so delicious. Oh, I'm jelly. I'm jelly, Madison. Or wait, are y'all talking about something in the Discord? There we go. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to give some earrings. I think we're going to give our Doctor Strange a cuff earring. It's got like a nice little divot there. Maybe rounded kind of cuff. There we go. There we go. Something kind of like that would be kind of cool. Little detail. But, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta wash all the sand off, right? And let's give her another earring. Let's do another earring over here. I just kind of want to do like a triangle earring. I don't know why, but I want her to have a triangle earring. Just something small like that. Oh, yay, Cat. I'm so excited to see it. I'm so excited. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. Maybe that's too much for right here, actually. There we go. Sorry, I forget to talk when I'm doing art sometimes. Okay, Madison. Have a good one. There we go. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I legitimately do forget to talk when I'm doing art. I know that doesn't make for the greatest stream content. But there we go. I get, yeah. Well, there you go, Hyperion. Just running off the page, make his spine too big. That's okay. That's what an eraser's for, right? That is what an eraser is for. You know what I need to start doing is I need to start recording my second window. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Lily. when you say it, but I completely understand the completely understand the clarification. I need to start recording my second drawing screen for like a nice time lapse. That'd be kind of fun. I never think about doing that unless I'm doing a YouTube video recording. Go. There we go. Almost. I was like, that's not this kind of stream, is it? It's a little too spicy for Twitch. That's true. That's true. Hey, starting again is okay as well. You know? That's totally okay. It's never a problem to start again. There's been times I've been tempted to start drawings that I've been doing on stream over again. And sometimes I legitimately have, you know? Because sometimes they're just, you know, you're not feeling it. You know, it doesn't feel right. And that's okay. Again, that's part of art. Having rough art days or just having days where you just don't feel like you can do art, that's part of the territory. You know? It'll come back to you, though. I realize now that I've been giving her 2 different hairstyles in the same drawing. I may need to fix that. In fact, I think I'm going to need to fix that. Oops! All that work! Huh? Okay, that's okay. That's, like I said, that's what an eraser's for. There you go. Yeah. It's always okay to start over, you know? So her hair actually needs to come like around like this. It can have some little droopies here, but it needs to come around the forehead. Like it's being pulled to the side back there. There we go. Because it is being pulled back into a ponytail. There we go. Yeah, something more like that. Hey, that's great. That's a good idea. That's one of the things. One of the things that we have for when we're doing traditional like pen and paper art is we have a light board that we'll put like our sketch on. Like we'll do a sketch and then we'll take another sheet of paper and like we'll put them on the light board like and we'll trace over our sketch to get a clean one that we can paint and stuff on. We, of course, meaning Gray and I. That was one of Gray's Christmas presents last year. Was a light board. There's and they're super great. I love it. I love it. It makes it to where like I can be messy on a simple sheet of paper, and then I save we save our good paper, our more expensive paper, the higher quality stuff for the actual drawing. I'm also going to give our Doctor Strange a nose piercing. Why? Because I can. I don't think I want it there, though. Let's go back. I want it to come back over here some. That's okay. No, and yeah, they're definitely it's okay that you don't have one. Light boards are definitely like I said, it was a Christmas present. It was one of those things of like, hey, I can get this for you for Christmas. It's not an everyday expense because it's definitely not an everyday use thing either, So, it's one of those things that you got to work up to. And ours isn't that. Ours is like the size of my tablet, I think. So, it's like a nice. Oh, posture check and a hydrate. Thank you very much. Sometimes Discord has trouble, Anna. Yeah. It took like a day or two to update some of my stuff once. So they could just be having some issues right now. But it'll go through. It'll go through. Hey, Mono the Moose, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome. Hey, Kisvy. Good to see you. How are you doing today? How's everyone doing? Let's get this eyeball in here. And then we'll take a wider view once we get the eyes kind of in place. And see what we're working with overall. Just do some simple eyelashes here. Nothing crazy. Give that kind of crease in there. And even though I end up erasing the eyeball, like the pupil and everything, 9 times out of 10, I still add it because without it looks creepy when I do my line art. So I use a Huon Canvas 13 tablet. If you want to hit !tablet in the chat, you can actually get a link to the one that I use. I'm not affiliated or anything like that with them. I just like to let people know what equipment I'm working with. And the reason I use this one is because I feel like it's the best bang for your buck. And no worries about you know what? Oh, good stretch. Oh, good stretch. Let's stretch up to. Oh, yeah. Reaching up for the sky. The way I view when everyone comes in is much like wizards. Wizards are never late, nor are they early. They arrive precisely when they mean to. Chat is never late nor early. They arrive precisely when they mean to. wizards. You could be lizard wizards. Um, You're a wizard. You're a lizard, Harry. Did I say lizards? Or did I say... I meant to say wizards if I did. I totally meant... You are a lizard wizard? I like it. No worries, no worries. Mono the Moose, where are you joining us from, if you don't mind me asking? We're excited to have you here. Thank you so much again for the follow. Lizards on the coast. Hey, Harpster, how you doing today? How's your world? How's your world treating you? Squishy does. Canada? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Well, we're excited to have you here. Oh, I want pizza now. Every stream, y'all make me hungry. A fellow Ontarian, there you go. Our family is growing. How many followers do we have? 687 out of... so good. So we're getting there. We're getting to our 1,000 follower goal. I don't know what we're going to do when we get to that goal, but we're going to do something fun. We'll figure it out. I'm excited for that day. We're getting there so fast, too. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for being here. Here we go. Let's get this eyeball in here. Let's do those eyelashes, too. Try to make them match as best I can. That's an issue that I have with my art sometimes, is that my eyelashes don't match on each side and I have to go back and do it again. But I try. Oh, Hyperion, thank you for the hug. No, you're breathtaking. Oh, you know what we also need? There really is. I love watching art streams. You know what audio clip we really need? I love the movie Megamind. I don't know if y'all have all seen it. I think it's a very underrated animated film. But one of the best moments in the movie comes, it's close to the beginning, so it's not like a spoiler. Is Metro Man, the hero of the city, is doing like this little like impromptu kind of like address to the crowd, or and somebody yells, "We love you, Metro Man," and he goes, "And I love you, random citizen." I love that line so much. and I feel like that's one that we need. Okay. Yeah, she's coming along. Oh, you're watching it right now. I'm sorry. I promise it's not a spoiler. What is it with me and messing up simple words like that? I will see if we can make that a thing. I promise. And I love you, random citizen. Oh, maybe I could do that for when we get a new follower. So for when we have a subscriber, it's Sweet Caroline, because of me singing that when we were playing Slime Rancher. Thank you, Mono the Moose. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking our Doctor Strange so far. But maybe for when we get a new follower, I can get the audio clip, or maybe I can say it, of just, and I love you, random citizen, for when we get a new follower. That would be really funny. Welcome back. I will work on that for next stream. How about that? For next Saturday. And then anytime we get new followers, we can just have, and I love you, random citizen. That would be a lot of fun. A squishy sound in memory of Squishy? Okay. The Dory squishy? Okay. I'll see if I can come up with something for that too. Come here, little squishy. Squishy, squishy, squishy. It's the Titanic. Oh my gosh. Squishy was so sweet. Why was Squishy a villain? Squishy was so cute. Squishy. Oh, our squishy friend. Our squishy friend. I'm actually really sad that they made Squishy a villain. I am. Oh, it's still broken. You get 2 for the price of 1. Probably shouldn't whistle into my mic. Oh. Y'all make me laugh. Thank you so much. I love it. I know. It makes me sad. He just wanted to eat his pie and watch his TV. I can relate to that. Some days all I want to do is sit on the couch eating pie and watching TV. You know, just have a good zone out veg day. Yeah. That'd be great. I might do that. Well, no, I have to go get groceries. Now you can't follow? Oh. You'd have a movie night. I would have a movie night with Squishy too. Go. Oh, I forgot she has more hair coming out here, yeah. Oops, too straight of a line. Oh, who are we talking about? Squishy, Trace, is the boss that we fought yesterday on Resident Evil Village. So for those of y'all who weren't here yesterday, which is totally okay, we went up against, what is the character's actual name? He's the third boss in the game. And and Moreau, that's right. Moreau. And the character is a character that you kind of feel sad for. And we ended up naming the character Squishy, and we've all adopted Squishy. And Squishy, we unfortunately had to end Squishy, but now we have the cult of Squishy, and so Squishy is our friend. I can't wait to. That's actually one of the things I want to go get when I go grocery shopping, is the ingredients for that recipe. Yeah, that's gonna be good. It looks good. A vegan cheesecake. I'm so excited. Ooh, Brent. All hail Squishy. Ooh, you know what? Let's also give like a nice little eyebrow cutout here. From like a scar, maybe. Brownies do sound good too. I'm not usually a sweets person, but I do like me some brownies. And I do like me, you know, I do like sweets. I'm just usually like, I don't gravitate toward them that much. You had to go live in that aquarium in the sky, Harvester. Poor Squishy. And don't worry, if you missed that moment, I am going to be downloading all the episodes from this weekend tonight while I'm at the grocery store and uploading them to the backup channel. And you guys can catch them. You all can catch them later, hopefully by next week. Try to have everything up on our backup channel within a week so you can relive all the fun, or if you miss something, you can catch up. You know? Like to make things accessible. These just sweets. Think I'll just make that for my birthday cake this year. There you go, Madison. Exactly. Now I'm thinking about food too. That's my secret, Cap. I'm always thinking about food. There we go. Oh, hey, Trace. Another way that you can create depth, I just thought about this. Going back to what we were talking about is the further away from something that an item is, the far, like, same kind of principle. Let's say you drew a circle. Let me go back to this layer, right? Draw a circle, right? Instead of, like, let's say you wanted to make look. Oh, now you have to rethink everything. Oh, there you go. But hey, what a way to be creative, right? So like, say you want to draw a circle. Like, let's say you want to draw like a bracelet, right? Simple thing, like a bracelet. And you're thinking, okay, like I have an arm, right? That this is going to go around. So the way that you would create depth that way, instead of just drawing a circle right here, right? That looks a little odd. Oops. What is it with me today? Instead, draw a circle, but draw it incomplete. And keep doing that. Something like that. Little half circles. And do the same thing over here. You know? And that creates the image or the illusion of depth around here. Oh, well, hey, you took a risk, and that's okay. You know, you went out on a limb. You went out on a limb. That's okay. Never, you know, trying new things never hurts, right? Well, maybe if you're trying bungee jumping for the first time, that could hurt. But, you know, within reason. Well, hey, just because you don't draw doesn't mean this stuff, like, this information can come back and help you in ways that you would never know, you know? I think I started off way too... Yep, I did. Let's actually erase those. I'm going to start this one here. And then we'll do this one a little closer. And then another right here. And then closer. And as we get farther away, they get closer and closer together. There we go. And that gives it kind of a look like it's going down. Oh, hydrate. A toy squishy. That's true. That's true. It can, you know, they're trying new things can hurt, but you know, most of the time maybe not. You know. I still don't like that. I'm looking at my bigger reference. You have an outline? Nice. I don't actually like that design now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'll figure out this design later. I might just do it in the color, you know? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes, you know, the sketch, you have an idea in mind, but it just doesn't work in the sketch. But then you start laying in your colors and stuff, and you're like, oh, now it works. You know? Sometimes that's the case, and that's okay too. Squishy, hydrate, squishy, never forget. There you go. I would love to learn how to longboard. I think I've said that before, but I would. I want to get one day, and practice, and yeah, I would love to. That's okay. Go. Let's do the other side of the collar now. Whoops, too far, too far. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that's cool. You know, Mono the Moose, I think you can draw people. I think you can. Oh, the wheels have snakes on them. That's so cool. I think you can draw people and you don't even know it. Can you draw circles? If you can draw circles and you can draw squares, you can draw people. I can teach you how to do it in like 5 minutes. Do you want to learn? They don't even have to be perfect circles or perfect squares. That's okay. That's the great thing about cartoons. They don't have to be perfectly human. And if you learn how to do some basic, simple things, you can get good real quick, actually. Okay, here, I will show you. Let me start a new layer. Maybe. There we go. Okay, let's go to a blank part of our canvas. We'll pick over here. Okay. This is a crash course on how to draw humans. I'm gonna do it super quick, but we'll get there, okay? Aw, that's awesome, Cat. Okay, so everyone can draw. If you can draw circles, which they don't even have to be perfect circles, they can be like that. Oh, that was actually a decent circle. They could be like this, if if that's how you can draw. So actually, let's start off with a circle, okay? And let's do a line, right? Like a basic stick figure, right? All right, now let's draw a square. Let's draw another square. Easy, right? Right? Now let's draw an oval, or let's draw another line. And another line. Something kind of like that, right? All we've drawn, lines, circles, squares so far, right? Let's draw a triangle and some more lines. That looks like a hand, and we haven't even done any detail, right? All right, now let's draw 2 lines and a half circle. Easy peasy, right? There's a neck. Now let's take these 2 squares and connect them. I should have said make this a smaller square. Sorry. A little bit smaller of a square. Let's connect them. Now let's take these. Let's add some ovals, which are just long square or circles. Ovals are long squares. And same thing here. Another oval, another tube. And same thing here. Let's draw another square right here too. Okay? This is already starting to look like a person, right? It's maybe not the greatest drawing I've ever done in the whole world, but it's starting to look like a person. Right? This is the building blocks from here. Now, let's get a little fun with it, right? We have our basics. Now let's draw a big old square top here. But instead of having the starts of a square, let's do triangles. Let's just do a bunch of triangles. There we have hair. And you know what? We'll take our eraser and we'll erase the top of our circle. And we'll add some more triangles. Some little zigzags, right? We got some hair. Let's add a little half circle, another little half circle. We've got ears. Let's connect these lines together. Now we've got shoulders, right? Now let's add another circle here. Some ovals here. And make that a little rounder. And we've got ourselves a hand. A circle, and a smiley face. Deviant Whisper. Oh, thank you, Deviant Whisper. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we have so many friends from Jake's video. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jake, that was an awesome moment. Oh, stretch. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, I had to stretch. We have so many of you. So many friends from Jake's video. But you see, now, if you're drawing on pen and paper, do this all very lightly, like as light as you can, right? You've got all the basic building blocks, right? Now, we can, this is my version of drawing lightly, right? I'm lowering the opacity. So I have all my building blocks. Now I can go in and I can start refining those a little bit. Maybe I'm looking at a reference and I'm like, oh, hey, Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Deviant Whisper. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're so excited to have you here. And I'm just working what's off already there. Maybe I want to add a shirt. That's just another half circle. Some more half circles. Maybe the shirt's a little wide. And it doesn't have to be perfect. That's the great thing. You can always draw over what you're going for. You know, and yeah. You can totally take a photo when we finish. Yeah. These are the building blocks. Everything comes down. You can think about drawing in break it down to its simplest forms. You can also add some happy little trees. You're right. Happy little tree, 2 lines, and some offset squiggles. And look, now you have a happy little tree. Or maybe another happy tree is just 2 lines and a triangle. You know, that can look like a tree. You know, maybe you come in here, add some more squiggles to it, and you got yourself a Christmas tree, right? But I think that's one of the things that a lot of new artists struggle with, and I know I definitely struggled with it. That from Mr. Ross. One of my biggest influences, Mr. Bob Ross. Love Bob Ross, and I love his approach. I love his approach to how to do things because it's the way that I try to look at it now. I used to be like, if I couldn't do it on the first try, I can't do this, you know, and I was so upset, you know, when I couldn't get things to look the way I wanted to, right? But then I started thinking about it. There are no accidents or mistakes. There are only happy little accidents, right? And I started to look at this more as, what are these building blocks? You know, and do I have to follow the rules that I know? We have a circle for a head here, right? But I could also have a square head, you know? And I could have, let me get rid of this circle. I could totally do a square head, and I could have some wild hair here, you know, which is just like a toothpaste blob, if you think of a toothpaste blob. And instead of having the top of that, I maybe, you know, add something like that going on. Now maybe I even do square ears, right? And then we got like kind of a half triangle for a smile. Maybe like another triangle there for a little toothpick. We got some squares here that we're going to color in. You can tell what that is, right? You can tell that this is a face. This is a character, right? And it all came out because of just a square and some wavy lines, right? That's the thing. And you can get as realistic as you want, or you can have fun. You can do whatever you want to do. It could be Johnny Bravo. I think Johnny Bravo's face is kind of like more of a, you know, and he's got like one of these things going on. That is probably way too big for Johnny. But he also has like the, whoa, mama. Sorry, let me catch up here on chat. Sorry, Pyramid Head Cousin. Tutorials. Yeah, there's a lot of great Instagram accounts. That's okay, Anna. Love Bob Ross. Exactly, Deviant Whispers. Bob has the right idea. No mistakes. And anyone can learn to do this. Our backgrounds, humans just seem to fly. Yeah, break it down to those simplest elements, just like you would, you know, any other drawing, right? I will do that hubba hubba in just a second, Hyperion. Mono the Moose is you know, and think about what you like. You just blinked and there was Johnny Bravo. It can be whatever you want. Exactly, Kat. But that's the way I found to break this down for, you know, folks who say they can't draw something. I'm like, you totally can. You just have to approach it in a slightly different view. And you're right, kind of like the Ed, Edd n Eddy style. You're right, Ed, Edd n Eddy had like, they were so like wobbly with it, you know? Look, but you can still tell that's a person. You know, it all, let your imagination run wild. If you want to be super realistic, start here and start refining. Draw lightly. That's the thing, is draw lightly when you first starting something. Because if you just go in and do a really heavy line, you're not going to be able to draw over that as well. But if you start out with a really light line, you can come back in and add more on top of it like that. So that is another small little art tutorial. And just break each element down into its base shapes. Start with just a stick figure, you know? You know your hips are here, you know your shoulders are here, you got a circle for a head, whoops! And you got legs. And then as you become more comfortable, you start to learn things like the S curve, right? Let me do this real quick before I forget. Hyperion, this one's for you. Hubba hubba. Hey, enjoy your supper, Deviant Whispers. Have a great day. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad this is helping, Mana the Moose. I'll do one other thing before I jump back into the line art here. One of the things that once you get this part down, right? This part that you can start doing is adding a little bit of a dynamicness to these same shapes. So instead of starting off with just this, right? Now try starting off with, okay, I've got my head, but now draw an S. Think about like an S. And let's say you wanted to draw somebody in a sassy kind of position. Think, all right, so my shoulders are here and my hips are here, right? So I do my circles and my lines, and maybe I do something kind of like this. I still draw that square. I draw a slightly smaller square. And now I think about, okay, so my legs, I need one to be holding the weight of the character. So this one's going to be a little bit more straight down, and this one's going to be a little bit more out here, right? You got knees. And again, like we said the other day, legs are just tubes, you know? And maybe you give like a bit of this going on. And soon you start practicing this, and it's going to become second nature, you know? So you got like a nice hip dip kind of coming on over here. You got some legs. And you can already see there's more character added in. You know, there's more something more dynamic. You can tell there's more action in this pose. You feel like now this character might be not just be waving, but might be leaning. You know, there's more to it. And the more you practice, the more you're going to get into it. And it looks easy. You're right. And it's not. I'm going to be the first to admit it's not easy when you first start, but you start practicing those things and you start thinking about it just a little bit more, and it becomes easier. It does. Art is one of those things that the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And again, like I always say, look at references that you like. Draw things that you like, you know? Find a picture, find a cartoon that you like and try to draw that. Don't worry about it coming out perfect. Just try to figure out how the basics go. You got inspired? Oh, I can't wait to see some of your art on Discord. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love when we share art. So another small little impromptu draw class for today. We'll go back to, and I promise you, you do stuff like that. You keep practicing that, and you'll be able to start doing stuff like this. Because it's just adding more. I started this drawing with this. Actually, not even with that. I started with something different, but this is just, I know it's really light because I lowered the opacity. This is just those, it all started from those squares. Here, I'll draw on top of this layer. Think about it. Did I add a new layer? Yes, I did. Let me increase my brush size. Just think about it. So square, S curve, if you think about it, another square or rectangle, a line, and a line, and more lines here, a triangle for the foot, a line, a smaller line for depth, a triangle, a line, circle, circle for shoulders, a line, another hand. That's how this started. Of course. I'm always happy to do stuff like this. I am, because if I can help y'all grow as artists, then I'm really happy. So then I just started connecting the dots. I thought, okay, we've got that kind of curvature to the body. And look, some of my lines are already drawn for me because I've done this. And I think about, okay, so the hips are here, which means this kind of curves in. And like, this is probably where, the thighs meet. I think, okay, here's my shoulder. So I need to come back in here. And I'm doing this really, really quickly, right? So, if the longer I take on this, the better it's going to be. Obviously, I'm rushing through this, and I think, okay, I want the top of the body to be facing this way, but the bottom to be facing this way. So I point the chest kind of out here, and I point the hips this way, so it gives more of a turn. So there's a lot you can do, and it just takes a little bit of practice, but it all starts from those basic shapes. Right? And there we go. And it's layering upon layering upon layering. You can do this. I believe in you. All right. And the more you do it, like I said, the easier it's going to become. All right. Oh. My brush is way too big right now. Ah! Where'd I go? I lost the drawing. There we go. Welcome back, Barry. Welcome back. That's okay. Oh, thank you, Mighty Falcon. Thank you. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? I don't think I've seen your name in the chat before, Mighty Falcon. There you go. I didn't know that, but that's fun, Hyperion. I didn't know that. Exactly. I think once we give up on the idea of something being perfect the first time, and give ourselves a break, the more, the quicker we start to grow, and the quicker and easier we start to see our work come to life. Perfection is something that you can totally strive for. If you can strive for perfect realism, but you have to know that when you start, it might not be perfect, but you can always build up to that, to where you want it to be. And even at this stage, like, I'm doing my line art right now, right? This is what I'm going to use to color my piece. I'm still adding new details. I'm still adding more to it. I'm still finding parts that they don't work for me, Maybe I over added lines, or maybe I under added at certain points. Maybe the connections don't work the way that I thought they would, and I'm adjusting them here and there. That's why I always say draw lightly, because you can always add more. If you go too hard, too fast, you won't be able to correct or go back over. An artist that I think you all should follow on YouTube is a channel called Drawing with Waffles. Drawing with Waffles is their YouTube handle. And they They are an amazing artist. They don't do so much of the process like what I've gotten into here, but you can watch. You see their process every time they draw. You could share in the art post, Trace. I would love to look at it after the stream. I'm drawing with Waffles. Yeah. I enjoy Waffles' channel because one, Waffles is very chill. They have great energy typically. They admit when they're not having the best art day, but they always try to draw. They use a lot of different things, and you can see that their skills have improved over the years. And Waffles does a great job about like when they're drawing, like showing the squares and stuff of like, you know, you can see their process going, you know, and breaking it down. They may not talk about it with each step, but you can see it in their drawing process. It's really good. I do agree. Drawing with Waffles is probably a little bit harder to do, but I'd be interested to see somebody actually take Waffles and draw with them. That would be kind of cool, actually. I'm sure somebody can. Excuse me. That's okay, Mighty Falcon. Hi, Black Hoodie XOX. Welcome. So the art that I do, I would say, oh, I'm glad, Lily. I would say, in answer to your question, my style of art, that I typically do, is a mix of American comic and anime. I think those are the two biggest styles that I incorporate into my art, but I also know how to do cartoon work, like more cartoony style stuff. I like to be able to do multiple different things, and I try to be able to do that because I never know what I'm going to be in the mood to draw. But I think if I'm just sitting drawing a mix of anime / American comics is what I gravitate to. I try to do more realistic body proportions and stuff than American comics and anime try to do as well. I try to be more realistic. But yes, that would be and I have some examples of my work over on my Instagram, which y'all can follow me at. I think there's links in my about section as well, but you can find examples there as some of the pieces that I've been working on and have finished. But yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing well, Black Hoodie. Yeah, sorry, came in and I was doing some different questions and stuff. But it's wonderful to have you here. It's also, and same to you, Mighty Falcon, and same to all of you, as always. Technoblade. Why does that sound familiar? Oh, thank you, Mighty Falcon. I appreciate that. Hey, that's okay. I think when it comes to drawing and art, like I said, everything is so subjective, and we're always going to be our own worst critic. I think your drawing is better than you think it is. You want to know a secret? This drawing to me that we're working on right now, is it's okay. It's not. I right now I don't feel like it's the greatest thing I've ever done, but I'm having fun doing it. And who knows? My opinion may change once we start doing the painting process. You know. But at the same time, others may look at this and see like this is like amazing. Oh, thank you, Barry. Thank you. Is which one the same name? Sorry. Hey, that works. You know, I think draw what you like and your style will follow, you know? And don't be afraid to change the things that you don't like. That's what I mean when I say like I draw more realistic proportions than American comics. If you look at American comics or comic books in general, oh boy. Oh, my name for Insta is at imaginary friend underscore Jack. So there'll be an underscore between that. Exactly. Oh, thank you, Mighty Falcon. Thank you very much. And like I said, there are some links in my about section too, up in my bio. Hey, Black Hoodie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the community. Oh, exciting to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, like I was saying, American comic books, and this goes for women and it goes for men. If you think about American comic books, let's take Batman. Batman is huge. He's like muscles and, you know, like tiny waist. Hey, Dark Miasma, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing today? You know, and Batman's like rippling. This one looks more like Superman to me, but you know, yeah, the cape and you know, the Dark Knight, you know, and I love Batman. I'm not ragging on Batman, by the way. I'm not. But if you look at that, that's so, like, disproportionate to what the average person might look like, or what somebody who has that kind of muscle might actually look like. You know, you think of, like, artists like Rob Liefeld, who drew no spine. You know, you had a character who you could clearly see their booty and their chest at the same time because there was no spine. Like, people don't bend like this. You know, and it was definitely more stylistic than reality. And so I try to, when I'm drawing my drawings, I try to think of like, how do people actually move? How does the body actually look when it's in this formation? You know, can somebody physically actually twist this way? Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have so many friends from Jake Monroe's that video. It was such a wonderful moment and an unexpected moment. Exactly, Hyperion. And we've had a lot of new friends join the channel, so we're very happy to have you here, Dark Miasma. We're happy to have you all here. Thank you all so much for being here. And I want to preface, I'm saying these things about like these other artists and stuff. That's okay. You know, like if that's how you want to draw, that's okay. You know, like there's no right or wrong way to draw, I feel. I think if that's the way you want to draw, you have to be open to, you know, people coming and being like, well, that's not naturalistic. You know, that doesn't look natural. And you have to own that, you know? Like there's artists that I love who do not draw realistic like body proportions at all. And I'm like, okay, I don't draw that way, but I still respect their art, you know, and I still enjoy their art, you know, and that's okay. I'm doing well. Yeah. And we are keeping safe. You know, today's a good day. Today's a fantastic day because I get to be here with all of you. I'm so happy to hear that. And that's goals for me, to be everyone's comfy streamer. Hugs. All the hugs. There we go. I love it. All those hugs. But yeah. And also know that like all the stuff I'm talking about with art today too, this is all my opinion. Like I always say, it's not the I'm not the end all be all of art, you know. There's other ways to do things. Aw, I'm really glad that I can provide that for all of you. Like I always say, I'm not perfect. I have my days where I'm not going to be the best me that I can be, but I'm always going to try for you, I promise. And I'm always going to try to be this. Aww. I am always happy to try to be this for everybody. And I really appreciate you being here. Exactly. I love drawing monsters for that, for that reason. One of the creatures that I like to draw the most, I don't think it actually has a name, but it's one that I kind of came up with in my own head. I love to draw a creature that's got these huge fists, right? And these huge forearms with horns. I'm doing this really quickly. I'm doing a lot of really quick art today. And these skinnier forearms, but then the body is super tiny, and it's mostly a head here with more horns kind of coming in. And same thing over here. It's a tiny little biceps, but these huge anchor arms that it uses to walk around on. I love it. I love it. Oh, that'd be awesome, Madison. I've never actually classified. I don't know. They come in all shapes and sizes, this character. Fist monster, yes. Trevor Henderson. Oh, of Siren Head. Yeah. I know that art. Nice. Oh, and the creature designs that they've come up with are amazing. Trace, I think you have visible imagination. I just think you haven't found what you want to draw yet, or what you want to create yet. But you'll get there. I know you will. Let's start adding in the back hair real quick. We got some kind of flyaways here. We got the rest of the cloak coming through here. That's another way to add depth, like we were talking about earlier, is overlapping. That's what I mean when I was talking about those bracelets, where you add the same idea. Overlapping adds a great deal of depth. Oh, Barry, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Oh, and I'm glad that I'm glad that you're here. I really am. And I'm glad that we could provide that for you. All the hearts. And that's okay, Trace. That's okay. Maybe you could do some amazing text art. Think about that. Start with letters, right? If you think about text, text can be so fun to play with. Think about art that's just draw let's draw a T, right? We got a basic T, but let's start adding some little extra things and create a font ruin or something. There's so much that you can do with just text. It's so there's so much you can do with just text. I have to sing now thanks to Name Needed, and I can't find a tune to save my life today. But hey, look at that. We've got a T here. Calligraphy is an art form. You're absolutely right. Let's maybe add a curve here. Let's add an R. Let's make this an R with a little bit of a curve. And maybe we've got an E. Maybe we've got another E. And we add a little bit of flavor. Add a little bit of flavor. And now we've got a tree. We've got a tree. And there's so much you can do. Your imagination, whatever it might be, will flow through you. Oh, it's a happy little tree indeed. Happy little tree indeed. Happy, happy little trees. I'm glad that y'all find me goofy and fun. Now we've got a tree. I'm gonna pause the sing mode for just a sec because I know I have like 2 more minutes on sing mode. But I had no idea where I was going with that. I had no idea where I was going with that, and I just spelt out tree and was like, and now we've got a tree. Oh, when you make yourself laugh. I don't know, Madison, I don't know. But we just got a letter. 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 Wonder who it's from. I don't know how a hubba would react with a sing mode. But maybe we try it out. Madison, this one goes to you. Hey, hubba. Hi, I'm imaginary friend Jack. I'm here to make your day better. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I just got an idea for this drawing. You know what would be so cool? Are y'all familiar with Starfire from the comics of Teen Titans and stuff? And how her hair, and she has her own solo comic now too, how her hair kind of becomes like fire. Oh, that would be kind of cool to do something like that with this Doctor Strange as well. So maybe I'll actually leave the ponytail kind of unline arted, and maybe we could do like a really cool effect where we do like flames or something, or like time effects or magic of some kind coming off the back end. That would be so cool. I don't know. I think the hubbas would just stack up until I was allowed to say it again. All right. See, this is one of the reasons why I enjoy taking my time when we draw and stream, is because I love getting off into these little tangents with y'all. I really do. And I'm like, I'm not going to draw fast. You know, I'm not going to draw fast because I would just mess it up, right? And Brain Talk EXE stopped working. Yes, it did. And kind of floaty. Nice. Ooh, that would be kind of cool, Barry. Working with a pen. Ooh, pen. Oh, pen is so permanent. I love it. But you could do some cool. Hey, but like Bob says, and accidentally draw a random line. It's just a happy little accident. You can turn that line into something cool, I'll bet. I love videos of watching folks who just start off drawing like lines, you know? And like it's all continuous, right? Right? Like they, you know? And they just do random lines like this, right? and then like they get lighter, and the way that they do their like connections and stuff, it's not that they pick up their pen, it's that they just get lighter, you know, and then like they come over here and they do the same thing, and you know, and it's hard to see, you know, I couldn't see anything, but you know, and then we have like, you know, and I'm obviously not great at this type of drawing, but like this is so cool to me, you know, and then they maybe have like, you know, a tidy kid. Oh, I didn't even think about adding Dormammu in here. That would be cool. But I love drawing like that. Oh, Mono the Moose, I hope you stay safe. I get it. Storms can be rough. I'll draw pizza out of the work. I wonder if I could do that. So like pizza. I don't know that I could do that. Oh, that one we actually do have an answer for, Madison. So, Mono the Moose, please stay safe. I understand storms can be really rough, so I hope you're safe. And it's totally okay. Be safe. Life comes first, okay? No, it's totally, I don't mind chaos. So if we do an I can't see, I have to put my blindfold on and I start a new layer, and I just have to draw right before I hit the timer. I have to ask for a suggestion from chat, and I just have to draw something random and try to draw it. If somebody wants to redeem that, we could totally try it. I'm not above doing that. I just need to save what I'm working on real quick. Actually, I want to see how she's looking so far. So far, looking pretty good. That's okay. Do y'all just want a free one? A free I can't see? I'm totally down to do that. Why don't we do it to where we have a test, right? And I'll show you how it goes. So while I'm getting set up, because I'm having fun, I'm enjoying this more so than working on Doctor Strange right now. But let's go ahead and make all those blank. And oops, why is it? There we go. What layer is turned on? There we go. All right. So we have a layer. Okay, so chat, I need a suggestion of what I should draw. Blues for Blues Clues? Blue from Blues Clues? Oh, I don't even know if I remember how blue looks. Squishy? Oh, squishy. Alright, let me get the hat on. Demon Cat. Okay, I'll try. Why don't I try to draw all three of those? Alright, let me get my timer set up. So I have 5 minutes on the clock. All right. 5 minutes on the clock. All right, let me grab my pen because that's always battle number one. All right, are y'all ready? Start. Okay. So I have to draw Squishy, a demon cat. Is that where my mouse is? Yeah. No, my mic is. Squishy, a demon cat, and then the other one was I'm already blanking. I'm so sorry, and I can't see what it is. I'll try to remember. I'll try to remember. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Squishy. All right, I'm gonna try to draw really small. Okay. So Squishy starts off with a head, right? Squishy starts off with a head, I think. And then Squishy got like a cloak that comes down, covers a lot of Squishy's body, which is great. But Squishy has like multiple chins, right? Like multiple chins. Or just all the chins. And it, like, I think I've made the mistake. I've lifted up. See, I've already made a mistake. I've lifted up my pen. Squishy's eyes are like here, and then like a smile maybe with some little sharp teeth, and then we got like a little crown here. I'm also trying to remember the piece from earlier. And I got some bones here. Bones that just want to be left alone. Maybe Squishy has the jar. Squishy's got the jar here, you know, and is like got a little fingy on it, like some hand. Got like some arm going, you know. And like cloak kind of coming down. Squishy also got like goo. Maybe this is Squishy's face, right? You would tell me if this was Squishy's face, right? Or if it wasn't, right? I know you would. Squishy maybe got like a little snot bubble coming down, like, or like one of those. Oh, I can't erase. Oh no. I had a better idea. Like one of the little snot bubbles, like when they're sleeping. Squishy got like pants. Squishy pants. Oh, this is bad. This says rose on it, leg, which is strange, but we got the jar here, right? That's the jar. Okay, that's a Squishy, right? That's Squishy. That looks like Squishy. I'm sure it looks like. I did an amazing job. I'm sure. I know I didn't. I can feel that I didn't. Okay, let's draw this demon cat now. All right. So we got like a little key-shaped body and like a head, right? And we got maybe like a little oval here with a little paw, and another little oval here and another paw. Then we got two like paws here with longer ovals. I think I'm nailing this one. Oh, ears. Ears. We got ears. And maybe like little horns in between said ears. Little horns. And then we got kitty face. Kitty face is like half moon eyes with little slits. We got like a little upside down triangle nose. When is this going to be over? Oh man. We got like a little, and then whiskers. Whiskers. Those are probably way too long. Oh, we got a tail. But that tail is like forked, you know, like a forked tail. And then, what was the other thing that I had to draw? It was Squishy, it was Demon Cat, and like the first suggestion, what was the first suggestion? Oh no, I have forgotten. Oh no, I feel so bad now. Chat, will it to me. I can feel like think it. It was not Dormammu, although I think that would be really cute as a familiar. Ooh, Squishy, Demon Cat. Oh, what was the first thing? Now I just owe you drawing this blindfolded anyway. You know what? So I keep drawing. Let's draw Dami Mommy. How about that? We got triangle. We got triangle to make hourglass. We got, oh, thank goodness. Oh my gosh. Blue's Clues was what it was. I somehow ended up with Blue's Clues, even though I'm kind of ashamed of this in the best way. I'm not, actually. This is high heart. I won't make you have to pay for it, but I will save it and put it in the Discord for you. How about that? Elskar Mistakes were in fact made. You know what I'm most impressed by is the fact that I got the word rose in the jar. The second jar, apparently. So that is what an art stream with Uami Muto? Muto? I don't know Portuguese. I'm sorry, but I will try to learn. That is what an I can't see in this is also why I draw it very small. Oh, I will save this and I will put it in the Discord for all of you to enjoy, and I will even sign it right now here. I can't see 8/3/21 IFJ. And I will put that in the Discord for all of y'all. Well, I know this has been a shorter stream, but I think this is probably where we're going to wrap up for today, because I do have some things I have to take care of here in just a little bit. But we've gone for about 3 hours on an art stream. Like I said, I know it's a little shorter. I usually try to do 3.5 to 4 on an art stream. But this will be your new... I would love a picture of that, actually, like a screenshot. But yes, I had an absolute blast with all of you. And we have a bunch of fun stuff. Yeah, we have a Discord. !DC gets you a link to our Discord, and you can join. Of course. You know, like I said, I am so happy to do that. Like, we may not have progressed a lot on the Doctor Strange today, but I was so happy to actually be able to help you today and help y'all do it. I would love to see that. Oh my gosh, I would love to see that. I would much rather spend my time working and helping and answering questions and helping if I can. Yes, have an amazing day. Thank you all so very much for being here and for hanging out with me this last few days. I'm gonna miss you all while we're off on our little off schedule, and Saturday can't come soon enough. I can't wait to hang out with all of you again. Y'all don't realize how much I love this. I love this community. I love hanging out with all of you. Yeah, Lugarius. I have some stuff I have to do. I have to go to the store. I have some errands that I need to run, things like that. But we will be back on Saturday, I promise. All the hugs. I'm feeling them. Oh, get in here, everybody. Get a group hug going. I'm sorry, Lugarius. I'm sorry. But yeah, I do have to run. But before I do, as always, do we have anyone that we would like to raid? Let me get back over to this screen real quick. All the hugs. I got my arms. I feel them. I'm feeling the squish. Oh, all the hugs. All the good hugs. Oh, yeah. Yay, awesome, wonderful. We're happy to have you all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all so much. Thank you to everyone who followed today, everyone who donated, who cheered, who subbed. Thank you all so very much. It means the world. And like I said, all of that goes right back into
Just do it. Make your dreams come true.
Goes right back into the stream, whether that's buying new games, or upgrading our equipment, things like that, things to enhance the experience for all of you, so we can do more and have more fun. thank you all again so very much. Like I said, if you have any raid suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I will head to Twitch here in just a second. All those hearts. Love them. Love them. I'm going to move my tablet up here so I can get my keyboard back. There we go. There we go. And let me go over to Twitch real quick and see if we can find somebody to raid. Because y'all know I love spreading the love. Let's see. Let's go to the art category. Because we love sharing some artists. There we go. And let's find somebody who doesn't have a lot of views right now. Let's see. Wonderful. Well, we're excited to have you on the Discord. We are very, very excited to have you all here. Let's see. Oh, that person's got a lot of stuff going on. Oh, this person looks like they might be doing something fun. I don't know this person, but I'm going to set up. They're doing some 3D modeling, which looks like it could be kind of cool. Let me set up this raid real quick. Whoops, if I could spell. K-H-I. All right, everyone. Well, as I always say, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, week, wherever you are. I hope that you are happy and safe. And we will see you all on Saturday. Can't wait. See you then, everybody. Bye.